Hey, just ordinary fans and friends of Dalton D3T. We have another war recap here, and it is going to be a banger. It is a really good war, just ordinary verse. Now, I'm not going to quite be able to say the name right, but SouthAuckNZ, which is a New Zealand clan, and man, these guys, it was another good war. I ended up having quite a few good raids. I think I went 3 for 6 on this one. I kind of hit my average. I think I'm about a 50% hit rate at the moment. And that's strictly just with Kill Squad Hogs. So, I'm looking to broaden my horizons with new attacks since that Hog nerf. And, I think I might try and do Lalo again. I wasn't a big fan of Lalo, when I tried it a little bit ago, and it's just so OP. It's the most consistent, and I think I need to stick with it and just get my practice in with it. So I am officially going to say I'm going to give it another shot, but we have Don Corleone here, and, this is a guy that is just super OP. We talk about how good of attacker he is, and he's going to be doing that witch/bat/kill squad attack that Brian and Shaner do a lot, and he has definitely picked up on it. He's getting a lot of triples with this same exact army. So again, this is a army that is, it really works out on almost every single type of base. It all depends on entry and making sure that wall wrecker goes through basically the entire base. Look at that bomb just destroys so many different defenses there. We're going to go ahead and speed this up so we can get into more raids. The last defense to go down is that wizard tower on the very, that was actually the where he made entrance basically. So yeah. Now on to the next one. We are going to roll with Don Corleone again, taking out 2 of the top max bases here, and this is actually a pretty cool attack. He's going to use the, it's kind of like a Sui, and then, just watch. So it's a Sui hero on that Giga Tesla, and from there he's going to use the hogs in at the 7 o'clock. Notice those hogs almost died there right away. They almost died right away because of those giant bombs. And then, the hogs get healed up real quick, and that stone slammer is basically untouched as it is making its way through the front part of this raid, taking out the high hit point defenses, those Expos, making his way all the way over to that multi-target Inferno, and at this point those hogs have taken out all the rest of those point defenses. So as soon as this stone slammer pops, then it's going to have more hogs come out of it, and then those hogs are going to take out those last 2 defenses, that archer tower and that cannon. And there are good cleanup troops here, a couple minions. That P.E.K.K.A is still alive and that queen is still alive, so it ends up being an extremely good raid by Don. Just the imagination and knowing where this is coming from. Alrighty guys, we have Ares here now. Ares is putting up a Queen Walk Lalo, or Queen Charge Lalo, using a P.E.K.K.A and the King to funnel. Sends in a couple wall breakers just to get that entry started. That Queen is gonna get a little bit further in because those wall breakers are gonna break in the number 2 wall there. Take out that Eagle Artillery, gonna rage that Queen up quite a bit. And then is actually going to get another wall breaker. This is a 3 wall breaker entry, guys. What an OP attack by Mr. Ares here. This guy, he's definitely one of the best leaders that I've known, and he's going to keep rocking it, man. So this queen is just going to tear apart the whole left-hand side of this base, basically on the inside from the 4-5 o'clock-ish all the way to the 10 o'clock. Literally in a straight line through this base, making that Lalo so easy on the Giga Tesla side. There's quite a bit of loons. It's kind of unfortunate that air defense got stuck on that Warden, and it got missed by the original pack of loons, but that's alright because these loons are going to go through, and they're actually going to take out the rest of this base. That multi-target Inferno was distracted with the healers, which, I would never say is a good thing, but in this case it worked out just fine, simply because that multi-target Inferno was inside of that compartment and was going to take longer to get access to it. So yeah, a beautiful hit by Ares against a max base. Now here I am, guys, here I am, don't worry, I'm here. I'm going to be doing, guess what? You'll never guess, a Kill Squad Hog Attack, and this base just made for a super easy funnel because that Tesla farm was a little deep on the 12 o'clock side, which, you know, it's too deep, which is going to make my Kill Squad just go straight into the core. Going to rage up everything over that. Giga Tesla, Warden's ability as well, jump spell into the core, poison the enemy CC as it comes out, rage on the backhand side of that Giga Tesla, and then from there, you know, King's ability, rage up in the core, gets rid of that multi-target, or the Eagle Artillery. I send in the Hogs from the 12 o'clock at a pretty even pace to where they're going to go straight into that multi-target Inferno. Another healing spell during that Wizard Tower and that multi-target Inferno there. My Queen had already taken out the multi-target Inferno on the direct opposite side, so these Hogs, you know, had a really easy path. Even with the nerf to the Hogs, they were able to secure that pretty easily, if I don't say so myself. So, yeah, I'm feeling good about the Kill Squad Hogs, but still want to branch out and do some more Lalo. So give me some time, guys, and I'll be uploading some of those videos whenever I'm confident and can put up some constant triples. I think right now it's a little too risky to do in war, so I'm going to keep doing some friendly challenges. Guys, this is MJ. Check out this beautiful raid. So MJ is going to Sui the King and a couple other funnel troops on the right-hand side, and is going to jump into this multi-target Inferno compartment, going to take out that Eagle Artillery, take out the enemy CC, a couple Expos, poison, you know, that CC, great timing, and then that Queen, I mean, she just has so much value in the core here. She already used her ability, which, you know, it's harder to keep the Queen up after she used her ability, obviously, but this Queen is just going to dominate that whole area and just gives so much value. She actually breaks through that wall instead of going around to that other multi-target Inferno compartment, which is really weird. And then he's going to do a backside Lalo as well to keep these loons on track to go into that backside multi-target Inferno compartment. Man, I feel like I keep messing that. I keep saying it so fast, I keep messing it up. Multi-target Inferno compartment. And before you know it, those minions are on the backside cleanup, going to secure the triple. Next up, we got Mr. Carl Krego, and he is going to be doing a Queen Walk Hog Attack. The Queen Walk is going to be pretty on point here, guys, not going to lie. Sends in a Coco Loon to take out that Seeking Air Mine. That Wall Wrecker's placed not only in the right spot perfectly, but also at the right time to where that Queen is going to follow that Wall Wrecker in there. I'm going to go after the enemy CC, which is a Lava Hound and 2 balloons. One of those Ice Golems pops, which is going to really help take out the enemy CC pretty quick. That Queen is still making huge progress in the core there. I mean, she's taken out so much. She took out the enemy CC, a multi-target Inferno, and the Eagle Artillery up now, the Giga Tesla up now, that Warden, and then is even going to take out the defending Archer Queen. So that is one of those raids where that charging Queen was able to hit more than she should really be able to on any base. So this is a not a very good base. You can tell Craig went with the safe route just in case that Queen wasn't going to be able to take out that Giga Tesla. He sent the Warden with the Hogs, used the Warden's ability early on that multi-target Inferno, or the multi-target Inferno compartment, and you know, a couple giant bombs and eventually, you know, these Hogs phase out. There's only one left, I think, at the end of that raid, but there's plenty of cleanup, and they're able to secure the triple there. And next up, we have Annie Town Hall 12. Now, this base kind of looks a little familiar, right? It's a little bit the same style, but I want to commentate it again just because it's a little bit different approach. Annie is going to be going in at the 7 o'clock. You know, kind of Queen walked a different way, but is still kind of going to get the same value as the one that we saw earlier with Ares. In this case, he's going to wall break into that bomber tower. Once that bomber tower goes down, he is going to use more wall breakers to get into that Eagle Artillery area. Now check out the enemy CC on this one. That's 4 baby dragons, guys, which is actually OP. I mean, I might try that. That is an extremely good idea. Poison spell over those skeleton traps, because, you know, those things are annoying as all get out. Again, keeps that queen alive. Got 4 expos on that queen. She is somehow staying alive, and she's going to use her ability, go back around the backside, get rid of the other expos, and at that point she's actually going to be up at full health without any defenses targeting her. Then the Lalo is going to go in right over the Giga Tesla Town Hall. The loons are just going to split up, you know, take out, going on even structures, doing a backside couple loons to keep the main pack of loons on track. They're actually going to split up, like I said, and go to both multi-target Inferno compartments. Multi-target Inferno compartments. I feel like I say it so fast every time and I mess it up every time. But, I mean, yeah, just a beautiful raid, kind of a similar strategy, but a little bit different entry, which, you know, it gives a little variation when you come to watching the raids, because, you know, it's good to see different ways to attack them. Next up, we have VA, and he is going to be doing a Sui Hero Hog. Now, check out, he drops that Ice Golem in the front to Sui, so that he's going to freeze all those defenses. That defending Archer Queen is kind of a pain in the butt. Took out the Barbarian King a little earlier, but that Queen was able to take out the Queen and the Giga Tesla. From there, he's going to send in the majority of the Hogs straight up at the 12 o'clock. Sends in a couple at the 2 o'clock to keep them funneled in the core. You know, some really good healing spells. Again, they're all so the key on this base is, notice that they were all single target Infernos. Okay, single target Infernos. I feel like I keep messing those words up. Single target Infernos. So, you know, that's just prime picking for either a Lalo or a Hog raid. I mean, basically any base right now is great for Lalo or Hogs, and you know, it saves that Stone Slammer for the backhand side with a healing spell, and it's going to keep those Hogs alive. And, I mean, really the only thing here that's a pain in the butt right now is the enemy CC 2 Ice Golems, which, you know, end up pausing the raid a little bit. But check that out, guys. The Stone Slammer lasts all the way until the end. You know, we talk about that a lot. If the Stone Slammer lasts to the end, it was a super OP raid. So VA is a freak and is always putting up excellent triples. These are the honorable mentions, guys. As you can see, there's a lot more triples that we could go through, but I'm trying to, you know, maybe not make the video so long so we get more views on them. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. 19-2